The state budget deadline of June 30th is closing in, and state leaders are coming to Harrisburg to advocate for what they say is equitable education funding for all Pennsylvania schools. Fox 43's James Corrigan has details of the visit from advocates and Philadelphia's mayor to make the case for more school funding.
With a state budget deadline just 9 days away, the biggest task for lawmakers in the House and Senate remains funding public education, with advocates hoping for equity between rural, urban, and suburban schools.
We are very dependent on the state, particularly for low wealth districts, to receive the funding that they need.
Laura Boyce and Teach Plus PA are advocating for those districts to receive their fair share in the state's adequacy formula for school funding, which is entering year 3 of a 9-year plan to close a more than $4 billion gap in funding for the state's poorest schools.
Districts have used those first 2 installments of adequacy funding to do things such as lower class size, to hire additional teaching staff. But at the same time, it's important to remember that we're nowhere close to closing the entire $4.8 billion adequacy gap.
That message was taken to the state capitol in a rare visit by Philadelphia Mayor Sherrell Parker, who personally came to Harrisburg to lobby lawmakers to keep both Philadelphia and all Commonwealth schools in mind when crafting the budget.
I don't care if you are a Republican or a Democrat. I don't care if you live in, if you work in, if you're a stakeholder in rural, suburban, or urban Pennsylvania. This matter is of urgent need right now.
With optimism growing in Harrisburg for a faster budget than in recent years, both Parker and Boyce say that state leaders have the power in their hands to set Pennsylvania children up for success.
Budgets are reflections of values, and so let's continue to show that we value our children's education.
We expect them to be able to compete in this 21st century global economy, and they're working with antiquated and outdated tools. We won't be setting them up to succeed.
James Corrigan, Fox 43 News.